let's go ahead and talk about this, okay? Let's go ahead and talk about this, because obviously, this is what we strive for, right? This is what we've wanted. We've wanted this for so long, chat. Let's watch it in its entirety, and then we'll go through it, okay? So for those of you who don't know, Resident Evil 9 got released yesterday, not released. Resident Evil 9 got a teaser trailer yesterday at the Summer Game Fest, and we're gonna look at it, and we are gonna take a deep dive and come up with our theories and talk about what we think is gonna happen. And yeah, I'm excited.
RE9, the sequel where Leon and Ada have a family.
What? No.
Sir.
Grace! Grace! Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Coming. If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace.
What is this? Hey! Help!
Thank you so much, Fire King Scarlet.
They're coming.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please, Lord, you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Stay away from that!
I just nutted in my pants. I just nutted in my pants. I just nutted in my pants.
I'm coming.
I'm coming. I just nutted in my pants. Okay, chat. Damn, this person released... That was fucking quick. This person just released a full trailer breakdown, Secrets and Outbreak lore explained. Okay, so let's go back. When I watched this for the first time, did not realize that this was going to be Resident Evil until right there. I did not realize that it was going to be Resident Evil until this. And you can see the buses and stuff like from the actual Resident Evil 2 game. And you can also, something super funny, you can see Leon's Jeep right here. And I think that is so funny. When they were like showing off all of the games throughout Summer Game Fest, because there was like 10 people in the call, we were all watching and we were all massively disappointed throughout the entire Summer Game Fest because the only time Resident Evil was mentioned until the very last second was, oh, Capcom is releasing a sale on Resident Evil and all Capcom shit. And everybody was fucking screaming when this happened. But up until that, they were like, man, this is kind of disappointing because you don't see anything pertaining to Resident Evil at all until this. You know, didn't Leon take a police car and run to the station? He did, but I still feel like this is literally his Jeep. Like, it looks like his Jeep. This looks like his Jeep. I think it's just literally like a little tiny Easter egg that isn't related to the little lore or anything canon. I just think that's his Jeep. I know it's not actually his Jeep, but it looks like his Jeep. They probably reused the asset from Resident Evil 2 for this, which makes sense. Edging is worse we were getting edged the entire time for this game. Because throughout the entire thing, they were saying, oh, there's a sale. Oh, in the blink of an eye, it'll be coming. And we were like, okay, fuck. This shit's not gonna come out until next year, whatever. We were so disappointed. It was so frustrating. Yeah, always reusing assets. Yes, yes, yes. So the one thing that I want to talk about is I think that Carlos is going to be in this game. I know that sounds fucking crazy because Carlos is one of those one-off characters like Sheva that only appears once and then you never see them again. But the only person that I don't know what it is.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
I don't know if that's Jill. That kind of sounds like Jill a little bit, but I don't know if that's her.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
That sounds like Carlos to me. Just a little bit, but I don't know if that's actually Carlos, but I feel like he would be back here.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
That doesn't sound like Carlos anymore, now that I'm like listening to it. That last voice sounds like Chris or Carlos. Yeah, it kind of sounds like him, but it kind of doesn't. It sounds...
To keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
I don't think that's Carlos. First voice sounds like Leon.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices.
A little bit, but also I wanted to show you guys something that somebody pointed out on Twitter. I don't know if this is like actually a thing, but it was saying that his upcoming roles, Nick Apostolidis has a major AAA game under his belt right here. Ah! 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 What? No way. When did they update this? That's not real. They just made a fucking cover for it. I think anybody can add to this. That's like an AI cover. Yeah, that is literally an AI cover. What the fuck is this? Also, it's not Revenant Shadows, it's Requiem, so I think somebody made this cover. I don't know if... I don't know how accurate this is at all, but it's still interesting. What did they do to his fucking hair? What is happening here? He looks... No, I'm more questioning his jawline. What is going on there? That looks nothing like Leon at all. His jawline and his nose look insane. Dude is fucking giga chatting right now. He's mewing. He's been mewing for the past 20 years since the Raccoon City incident. That's what he's been up to. He's not drinking. He's just mewing all the time. Duh. Waiting for the cat bark. Yeah, this isn't a real cover. Obviously, I think they just put this to like as filler, maybe. I don't know. Expected February 27th, 2026. And they're also saying that every single fucking person is in this, which is hilarious, and I don't think that's legit. But also, where the fuck is Claire? There she is. Revenant Shadows. Bad. Resonant Shadows, Revenant. It looks like his hair is slipping off. It looks like he's wearing a toupee. Poor guy. Poor Leon. Anyways, I don't know how accurate that is. Because assuming if somebody was able to just put this on Resident Evil 9 on IMDb, then I don't know how accurate it is that Nick Apostolides is in Resident Evil 9. I don't know how accurate that is. Holy shit. Anyways, I don't know how accurate that is at all, but the name of the title, that isn't Requiem.
Come on,
I know.
kiss me on my hot mouth.
Hi, Shrimp.
I'm feeling romantical.
I'm feeling romantical. I'm feeling romantical. Imagine if Capcom just went, know what? Let's bring everyone back. Even Piers, even though he's dead. Is he gonna come back as a zombie? A flashback, maybe? Maybe a flashback or something, I don't know. But I feel like, I know a lot of people theorized Leon and Jill were gonna be the main characters in the new game, but I'm thinking they're bringing it back to Resident Evil Outbreak with this, because this is the Outbreak character's daughter, the reporter. Also, she looks like Rose, which threw me off. When I saw this the first time, I said, this looks really similar to Rose, but they're definitely bringing back Excella. What I wouldn't give for them to bring back Excella, guys. That hot, busty lady who mutated into a fucking Ouroboros slug. Also, I don't know what creature that strange thing was at all. Where is it? Is it here? No.
Stay away from that!
What the fuck is that?
Stay away from that!
What is this? What is that? That looks scary as fuck. What is that? What the fuck is that? That's the lizard from Spider-Man. Spider-Man. It's better than the baby. That's just Lisa from Silent Hill. No. I don't think so. But I'm hoping that, I don't know, this girl seems really timid, and I think she's gonna be a good character, you know? It's nice to have a change of pace of... Are you sucking on my horn? Careful, it's gonna make you horny. No? Okay. At least she has a face. So the one thing I like about Ethan is that he's a normal dude. Like, that dude's just a father at the end of the day. And I like when characters are kind of thrown into this kind of situation, you know, rather than being, I've done this a million times, I have trauma. Excusing the current characters that we already have, you know, because we've been with them the entire time. But I think the best character development is when you bring somebody and put them in a traumatic, stress-inducing situation and going from there, you know? And I just want to be able to see how this girl she fucking is sitting with her knees on the table, or her knees on her chair. That's exactly how I sit. Is this girl autistic? This girl's probably autistic.
Grace.
Which I think is funny. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on the game. I'm so excited for it to come out. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping for the best. Hoping that they'll continue with the change of pace. Like they spread out the way that they made the series go. So Resident Evil 1 through 3 was zombie outbreak. Resident Evil 4 through 6 was action. And now Resident Evil 7 through 9 is like psychological horror-esque survival horror. And I like that they're doing it in threes. So we'll see how this goes. I feel like we would have seen what he looks like at least at the end of Village. Yeah? I guess, I don't know why they did that. We already know what she looks like, so I'm assuming they're gonna go back to third person. Especially the fact that they kept it with the remake, you know? I think it's gonna be third person. With options to do first person changing. Maybe. I don't know. Or you can just pick. I have no fucking idea. I don't know how they would decide that, but yeah. I'm excited. I'm very, very definitely going to be playing it. You can just look up what Ethan looks like, but I think it's just the fact that they just don't show his face at all makes it kind of silly, but I don't know why they decided to do that. Thank you guys so much for listening in on my opinions. Opinions!